and goddesses. It is your boy Terror with Waunstar. I gotta break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Yes, this is so short notice. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody doing great, doing wonderful, doing blissful. Now we are going live on this one. There's no title with this one. So with that basically being said, this is a disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonate. Now if it resonate for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, not only that, I try to be the best reader that I can for you. So with that basically being said, I cannot see nobody at the moment, but if you are coming in the building, I just want to say shout out to you. I love every single one of you. I hope your day is going good. I hope you getting recharged, refocused. Everything that you're doing in your life, I hope is blissful, and I hope it's making you grow. Okay, now this is a disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonate. Now if it resonate for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now if not, I try to be the best reader that I can. There's other people around that can help you out as well. Kaylin, I love you too. Queen Henry, shout out to you guys. Smokey, I see you in the building. Stephanie, I see you as well. Now let me try to go on and get up in here while I can, but this is blindsided for me, so there's no title on it. This Carmen, I see you. I'm trying to let people get in the building right quick too. I'm letting the I was sitting up there trying to cut the grass, I'm not gonna lie, and then some just like, look, just go ahead and do the reading for the Virgo. So I was like, okay, we can kill two birds with one stone. So I feel like you are cutting situations. You are looking at the snakes that's in your grass, and some of you are taming them, some of you are cutting them off. It just depends on how you are. Great rising to you, Sharon and Destiny and Boss Lady and Kaylin. I see all of y'all in the building. You know I see y'all. So let's go ahead. Now, let's go and get in prayer first before we gonna get started, before I start rambling and taking off and let spirit just fully take control. Now, spirit guys in the universe, we thank you again for everybody coming to the channel. Leader, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Anybody wish any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do is take that beautiful energy and give it to the universe, never to the sender. Ashe, ashe, amen, namaste. I hope everything. Now, I normally do music, y'all, but I had to stop doing music because somebody wanted to flag me down and copyright me and tried to sit up and say I was taking their little music. Now, y'all know I can make it myself, but shout out to Dubai. I see you up in the building. So with that basically being said, so we are not going to use any music. Let me go ahead and get in the channel with y'all. That's what I'm doing. Normally, I already be set up, but I'm trying to get in the room with y'all so I can see all the comments the way that I need to see them, just in case my moderators is not in the building, okay? Now, with that basically being said, I love every single one of you. I hope everything is going smooth. I hope everything is going blissful. I hope everything is going wonderful. Now, I got myself up in here. Okay, now, let's go ahead and do a meditation. I feel like right now you balancing your crown chakra, you're aligning yourself, your heart chakras being aligned, your third eye being aligned. I see you. So you got your third eye, your communication in the way that you see things, your perspective, your heart is starting to blossoming up, but your crown chakra may be a little blocked, just a little bit, okay, by seeing things what it needs to be. So I see you, Nikki, Antonio. Yeah, I'm a Southern hillbilly. Yeah, that's me. If you want to call it the way that you want to call it it. But y'all still singing Southern songs like "What Them Fans." That's still Southern, remember that. Now, not only that, so what we're going to work on today is determination, right? It's going to help you in spiritual discipline, transformation, and willpower. Optimize digestion and simulation of nutrients, supports the kidney and adrenal glands, okay? Cultivates determination and commitment to releasing self-limiting beliefs, okay? So, with that basically being said, with each hand, curl the fingers inward, bringing the pads of the fingers, and I'm playing with your mama cards. Now, fingers towards the palms, thumbs on the outside, bring the heels of the hands together and join the second joints of the fingers. Extend two thumbs and bring together. Hold hands lightly against your abdomen. Relax shoulder down the length of the spine. We're going to focus on this. My sense of positive determination arises from within. My sense of positive determination arises from within, with that basically being said, okay? Now, let's go ahead and breathe in this positive energy and let out all of that negative energy, and let's go ahead and get into the game, okay? So, let's breathe in, okay? Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out with all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, anything that's hindering you, we are letting it go, okay? Ashe, breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance towards your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you, we letting it go. Last time, breathe in. My sense of positive determination arises from within. My sense of positive determination arises from within. Hold it. and release out. My sense of positive determination arises from within. My sense of positive determination arises from within. Ashe, 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 Amen, Namaste. Let's go ahead and get into this thing now. Shout out to Ponder Prices, man. Hey, I'm gonna give you that one because you sure made me chuckle on that one, and I don't know what made me come out with that rebuttal because normally I'm a kind one, but anyway. So yeah, I'm in the asylum. I'm in the Waunstar asylum and welcome coming in too. So I hope you get healed with positive insight, love, blessings, light, and abundance while you coming into this asylum. It's a healing asylum. That's what it is. So while you coming in here, Milky, make sure you get healed on the way up out of here, or make sure you get delivered while you up in here, okay? So with that basically being said, let's see what we got for the beautiful Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Now, right now, we're going to go on and start this off. We got the Knight of Wands being clarified by the King of Swords, basically being in reverse at the same time. So Virgo, you may have put some type of stop or some type of action, some type of stop of action when it comes to mentally and logically getting yourself out of control, for one. Now, the second thing is you may no longer be enthusiastic about something from your past or something that may be holding you back, as your inspiration is being withered down by you want to have something more long term. Now, this can be you starting to look at a new job aspect. This can be you starting to do another career change. If I know my Virgos, y'all know all about a bag. You got to be comfortable to the Virgo, and you got to make sure you're happy. Now, if this is dealing with a long term commitment, it may be something that you may be pulling back on, all because the personal transformations that you are going through, dealing with somebody who may be narcissistic or somebody who may be deceitful and disloyal. What you are doing, you are basically turning your back on the devil itself. So you're allowing some things to end. Not only you allowing things to end, you are getting rid of toxic cycles of anything that's negative into your light about anything that's stopping you, or anything that you are realizing that you have the energy to control. Far as, now, I'm not saying mental control, I'm saying control like where you don't have to pour your energy in. You are starting to put in the hard work to go towards your long-term stability, go towards your rewards. Some of you may be looking at a new relationship that's gonna be long-term, instead of keep dealing with negative energy that's around you that's not being there for you. I feel like this energy, this King of Swords energy. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we also got Leo, Sagittarius, Aries right now. Now, don't judge me. Just take the placements because everybody got one of these placements anyway. So with that basically being said, so with the King of Swords basically being in reverse, this loyal person brought a lot of anguish, left you out in the cold, made you feel like you lonely, but you had to go through the cycles in order to complete the lesson. So I feel like as you completed the lesson, you had to understand how not to let people do you wrong, how not to let people dim your light, especially when it comes to communication, or somebody want to make you feel like you crazy, or somebody want to make you feel like you got something bad that's going on. Now, I feel like that energy was absorbing. Some of you may have been dealing with it for 9 weeks. Some of you may have been dealing with it for 9 months. Some of you may be dealing with it for 9 years. However, I feel like now you done put some type of stop when it comes to this situation. Now, what you may be going through right now is some type of greed. Now, I feel like somebody may be mad because you don't pull back financially. You may pull back emotionally. You may pull back in so many different aspects on a material world where they're starting to be mad because they know you are manifesting something new. Now, if this person's trying to come in and manifest, you already know that this person is trying to bring some type of responsibility up on you, Virgo, and now you want some type of new starting point or some type of newness in the way that you are moving, okay? Now, not only that, I feel like with the Three of Swords is your main challenge, or between you and this person. I feel like this is a catch-22. Now, I feel like if you walked away from this individual, both of y'all have heard about the situation, but now as this person finished doing and realized the grass wasn't green on the other side, they may want to try to come back, and now you starting to understand that you had to go through this hurtful situation to put yourself back in an intellectual and strategic manner. Or the King of Swords, probably it was in reverse at first. Remember this loyal person, or maybe now they trying to see if anything that's coming up the way that it needs to be. And I feel like right now, by you being strategic, or you may be mirroring and giving them the same energy, the Three of Cups basically being in reverse, now they're disappointed because you no longer being the Queen of Pentacles like you used to be the Queen of Pentacles. They know you prosperous, they know you abundant, so now they're trying to figure out the problem why you have pulled back. Or maybe this is you, Virgo, maybe you have pulled back because you know your worth and your value is very emotional stable when it comes to people that you are dealing with, or you bring it all to the table, and when you bring it, you heal other people or you lift other people up, and that is your emotional stability. So now you had to understand. Shout out to Cincinnati. You know, I done been to Cincinnati not too long ago, probably in October. Now, The world card basically being in reverse. I feel like you had to go through some personal transformation, or you had to allow things to be by walking away emotionally from some situation. Now, not only that, with the Seven of Swords basically being in reverse is letting me know as well, you have moved forward. Now somebody want to come back and reconcile. Now somebody want to come back and do the things that they need to do. And homie, I'm not taking a breath. You just listening slow. Keep up. Now, not only that, with the Justice card basically being in reverse, it is letting me know that somebody may have been trying to manipulate you. Somebody may be trying to get some type of clout or recognition all in this as you starting to allow things to be the way that it needs to be. Now, not only that, I feel like even though that you're walking away from a lot of situations that's in your life, with the Seven of Wands being here, you keeping yourself in control. Many people not used to that. They're used to you going in an emotional spiral. They're used to you explaining what makes you feel like this, what makes you feel like that, what's going on this way, what's going on that way. And I feel like for you, Virgo, everything that came on into your life or cross-watcher, you had to stop making excuses, and you had to stop putting yourself in situations. So I feel like you created a lot of distance when it comes to toxic individuals. You created a lot of distance when it comes to you going through the personal transformations of what you need to go through so you can receive this long-term reward, this long-term stability that you work truly hard for. Now, even though you start putting actions in a certain individual, it's all because they was dimming your light. It's all because they made you frustrated. You had to go through the challenges within yourself. And now since you overcame and went over the challenges, now you starting to speak on your boundaries, and your boundaries are starting to be met. Now, not only that, by you making taking a breath and this, that, and the other, my thing is what's going on with you. Even though you are drawing the line and said enough is enough, you are no longer fantasizing about anything that's going on, okay? Now, fantasizing is a totally different aspect. Now, you wish great things with this person, or you may wish great things when it comes to this job. You wishing, like, financially you straight, Virgo, and I'm not gonna lie, we're not even gonna talk about finances because it's your season and you should be on the up and up. Now, only thing we should be talking about right now that's kind of getting you off balance is you trying to hang on to yourself on emotionally balance and trying to hang on to yourself when it comes to dealing with people emotionally. Now, if you don't master that, you shouldn't be on tarot at all. Now, all right, I'm just being 1,000. You shouldn't be on tarot. If you done mastered all of that, you in your guru phase. Now, not only that, with this new starting point, I feel like this new starting point that you want something that, again, long term. You are manifesting somebody who's gonna be committal to your energy, not non-committal, but committal. Somebody who's gonna worship you, not like on a pedestal, but they're gonna give you the same energy that you give them. That Queen of Pentacles type of energy, that prosperous, loving energy. Somebody who's not gonna put you through the challenges of distortion or put you through the challenges of an illusion. Only thing you are going through, you trying to keep yourself in control. And now by you moving on and moving forward away from this energy that you no longer emotionally having any chaos with, now this person want to come in and look at your social media. Now this person want to come in and look at trying to find information or ways to try to get back in your good graces as you was programmed to allow things to be the way that they are. Virgo, I feel like right now you still got memories with this person. You still care about this person. If you with them or if you're not, you are starting to work on your own. You starting to be in your own lane. Now, with this distance of separation, with this lover card basically being in reverse, I feel like you are trying to find some type of balance, or it may be some type of falling out, all because one may want it one way, the other one may want it the other way. Okay, now I am also seeing with the Queen of Cups being right here in reverse, somebody is hurt, Virgo. Like, they hurt that you either pulled away, or they hurt that you are frustrated, and they trying to figure out ways on how to love you the right way. Now, with the Knight of Cups basically being in reverse, clarified with the Queen of Pentacles being in reverse, emotionally, you have went through everything that you have went through, Virgo. You done molded to pieces together. You realizing this is not going to be suitable for you the way that it needs to be. It's too many broken promises, and you have finally cut them off as you've been going through this for a long period of time. So I feel like the Strength card being right here with this person, I feel like they're not strong enough to give the efforts to you off of making some type of poor decision. So they are trying to come in fast or swiftly with some type of action while you are disappointed. Now, I feel like you may be expressing yourself when it comes to a person about how you want to rise and level up and make the changes, and you've been doing the information and getting the resources, but this person don't want to do it. This person want to stop you and leave you blindsided in your tracks on whatever decision you make when it comes to you being in a prosperous light. And I feel like since you done went through this for so long, again, some of y'all 5 months, 5 years with this being dealing with a narcissistic type of energy, or this is plus on this also. Now, I feel like some of the challenges for you, Virgo, you are stepping back in your emperor mode by you expressing yourself. This person may be disappointed because they can no longer trick you, and as you being more grounded, as you being more suitable to the place that you need to be about going through the transformations in order to help you grow. Now, you are starting to overcome over the fears that you had once before dealing with this individual. That lusting energy, I feel like now you want more. You want some type of emotional fulfillment, and you are making a sacrifice again to not deal with non-committal energy. You allow things to be. You are no longer accepting the illusions, a distortion, or anything like that that's going to hinder you. Right now, you know this person is manifesting in a dark type of magic way, so you are moving forward. You're like, yes, I can reminisce about the memories, but as spirit's telling you, the end got to end for something new to take place. So that's why you walked away from a lot of people. You know independence is more suitable for you, because one thing about a Virgo, if you put them in independence for so long and they start to like the independence, what is the point to have the person around anyway? Just think about it. So now, not only that, let's keep going. The King of Wands basically being in reverse is letting me know as well, somebody mad that you cut them off. Somebody mad that you pull your energy back. The reason why they mad, because while you gaining your power, you are progressing to see things more clearly. As you are overcoming over your fears, you got tired of being in a stagnated situation and with all this he say and she say mess. You are tired of making the changes and actions dealing with people that always want to be competitive when it comes to the things that you're doing. So if you're dealing with somebody close to you, they may be competing with you without you even knowing, but now you may be picking up the clues like, hey, if I'm doing this, we supposed to be working together. Why is like you always trying to one up on me? Or even when it comes to communication, it may be the communication, like if you say something, you never get the acknowledgement of saying, hey, babe, you right. Them are narcissistic type of energies. If they don't take accountability for their own actions, or if they always think they are imperfect, well, let me rephrase that. If they say that they perfect and they don't have no flaws, run. That's a damn lie. That means they're not looking at themselves. They are the delusional ones, okay? Now, I'm just being 1,000. If nobody, I have issues and I'm a healer, okay? I know I got problems. I look at my problems. I can acknowledge and take accountability for my problems. But if nobody can't take accountability and say, oh, it's nothing wrong with me, I'm perfect. No matter what you give me, I don't have no problem. I don't have no flaws. Run. That person is delusional as hell, because everybody got problems, everybody got vices, and everybody got secrets that they don't tell nobody about, the deepest part of them that they fear the most that will be exposed. So everybody got an issue. And I feel like for some of y'all, if y'all been dealing with an individual in a relationship type of in a type of manner, that person supposed to express that to you. If y'all in a marriage, that supposed to be expressed, because y'all supposed to be one. How the hell you gonna be one with somebody if y'all not even evenly being on the same wavelength or the same frequency? Think about it. Okay. Now, not only that, even though you starting to realize a person been making a lot of promises that they cannot keep, you pull back your energy and you start meditating and doing the things that you need to do. Okay. Now, not only that, you starting to understand about the delays of the actions, about being in sorrow. You starting to do the shadow work. You just looking at a direction, which way to take when it comes to this person. You started acknowledging how this person operates. You know this person and how they do. You know they toxic ways. You know when they good, when they had their good moments and when they had their bad moments. But only thing you not understanding is that when it's always mixed signals, you tired of dealing with it, because now you starting to understand your value and your worth. Now you starting to understand that what you are passionate about is about the right direction to take when it comes to you, the way that it needs to go. Yeah, I'm finna answer you, okay? You want me to answer you? Answer. Now, not only that, Virgo, you had to do just like I had to do right there and there. You had to cut off, release, move on, and walk away from anything that is hindering you. And this is what created, like, you really had a lot of compassion for people. You got a lot of compassion for a lot of individuals around you. However, when the spark is gone out of a Virgo, that's when it's time to cut off, and that's when it's time to let go. That's when it's time to do the things you got to do. And Virgo, you are no longer running from your problems or running from situations. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me also as well. Now, Virgo, you are no longer want to be trapped down. I feel like this new cycle that you are going through, you are starting to be more free within yourself. You are starting to be more abundant in the way that you are walking and the way that you are carrying yourself. Okay, I love that. Now, not only that, I feel like you got new options around. And with this new cycle, you got plenty of emotional options. Now, here go the key thing. Be careful on what you pick. because something, Seven of Cups always show options. I always show different aspects of how you looking at things, but it never show you the water in any of these cups. Okay, so be cautious about, you got to be wise about what cup that you want to put in your new cycle. Okay, because right now you full of abundance, you full of independence. Even though if you with somebody, you still in the independence energetic field, so you are starting to be noticed. Be careful, Virgo, because you got some people that's coming in that got their eye on you. Okay, so if you in a vulnerable situation, let's be 1000. If you're in a vulnerable situation, be cautious about the energy, because you still may be in a dark night of a soul just a little bit. So if you're going to do things, make sure you do things slowly and correctly. Now, I do feel like a new energy that may be coming in towards you, Virgo, as you release in the past. It will be somebody that want to take their time, and I feel like it'll be genuine. I feel like you will understand about the stability that you want, and it won't keep you in stagnation. However, the person that you may be dealing with in your past that's spying on you is going to be mad about when they see this type of information. Now, I feel like you've been doing everything you had to do, a lot of responsibility that you've been dealing with your challenges and this, that, and the other, but you have walked away from anybody who's manipulative or who's not giving you the things that you want or need to help you grow on this journey, okay? Now, let's look at the other person right quick. What else do we got to say? What is this person trying to do around Virgo? Now, this person see that you looking at different options. Now, they want to try to come in and bring longevity. However, they still ain't trying to change. That's the bad part. 10 of Pentacles clarified by the King of Pentacles in reverse. The person wants the longevity. The person wants the same thing that you want. The person just don't want to put in the work. The person wants you to put in all the work so you can turn around and give them all the recognition that they need, or give them all the satisfaction, the glory, and you know how they go. Like it's a one-sided relationship. I feel like you understanding the lessons about hanging on to things out of greed, but the challenge part for you, you still want more. You still want more. Dos hermanos, yo no comprende español muy bueno. Yo no hablo to you because I don't feel like it. Adios. Vámonos. Adios. Now, not only that, I feel like right now you have to accept things for the way how it go. And the more that you accepting things for the way how it go, the more you are starting to be emotionally fulfilled in the things that you need in your life to help you be a bigger aspect of a higher individual towards the sun card, what we got at the end of the reading. Okay, so it is letting me know that whatever you may be going through in your life right now, you doing the right steps. Yes, you have pulled your energy back. You are no longer letting nobody emotionally put you in a situation where you feeling fragile in. That's the best way to say it. It's like, oh, Virgo, you gonna let me do this again? How I hurt you, ABC? CD again? Hell no, I'm not gonna let you hurt me do that. Like, who's a fool? Like, oh, you silly. Talking about Uno reverse? Nah, it's Uno block. We made a 2025. They got a block card in this Uno deck over here. Now, not only that, I feel like right now, Virgo, this person may be feeling like things are unjustified because right now they're emotionally out of control because you avoided a tower moment. You just don't want to deal with it. You like, look, I took enough time for me to see what emotions that you was going to give, and the emotions that you're giving it is not going to be suitable. So best thing you done said, instead of being juggled around, you don't no longer want to be confused. So with that basically being said, I tell you I'm not going to be with you too long today. So the first one is, I am rich inside and out. I am rich inside and out. Ashe, amen. Namaste. The second one is, I am worthy of a wonderful life. I am worthy of a wonderful life. Ashe, amen. Namaste. And let's pull out this one. I am letting go of all I do not need so I can easily move into my dream home in perfect timing. Ashe, amen. Venetia, it's the weekend. Yeah, they gonna troll. I don't pay them no attention. Some days I feel like dealing with them. Some days I don't. Today is one of them days I don't, and I can show them how fast I can be a moderator just as well as a speaker at the same time. So, with that basically being said, them are your affirmations for today. Hopefully, I'll try to get back with you. I just want to say I love you, God love you, the universe love you. Make sure you love who? Yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. So, peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. Ashe, amen. Now, oh, that's McDonald's. I was finna say, if you was McDonald's, you need to give me a sponsorship. Even if you was McDowell, give me a coupon or something so I can go get me a Mac Fry and a Mac Flurry and a Mac Shake, and y'all can hit the Mac subscription button on my channel, okay? So, with that basically being said, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. If you want a personal, get at me. It's in the description box below. Ashe, amen. Namaste. I got to get out there and do some business. Oh, yeah. Make sure y'all check out the cast. Y'all know I'm finna pull out episode 3. It should be dropping tonight or tomorrow. We're talking about ways to keep yourself balanced, but I am also going out. I have to go out today and do a personal interview with a mental health counselor, and I'm gonna love that for the one-on-one, and this will be my first one-on-one. So y'all get the free, y'all will love it too, because why? We're gonna talk about the female aspect as well as the male aspect, and I really want to interview this person. Like for my first one-on-one, I want it to be somebody who can help us on a mental health aspect. So again, the cast is not all about, well, it's really not about tarot. I'll tell you that now. It's about music. It's about politics. It's about keeping yourself in a positive aspect of the game that's going on in everyday life. Okay, so Ashe, Ashe, amen. Namaste. Till I see y'all beautiful souls to the next time. Ashe, Ashe, amen. Love y'all. Yeah.